I'm just an island boy, just trying to make it. Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? So, another day. I'm pretty excited. I think I had enough coffee. Obviously, we, kind of loud today. So, hey, what's up, Boo? Boo? Let's go, Boo.
Yeah. Here's my new nickname, Boo.
So we're waking up this morning at Rio Rancho, and of course we got Ernie here, and this is the Rez Marquee, and we'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. And if you haven't seen our first episode, go check it out.
See the marquee now when I do this.
Oh, okay. Is that what was?
Yeah. First it reads Rez Marquee.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Another episode.
Another awesome episode.
Episode 2.
That's right. I just got into town yesterday, and we went out, and John took me out to this awesome restaurant called El Pinto.
It's been a while since
Rio
I've
Rancho.
been here.
And if you haven't been there, you gotta check it out, man. Authentic New Mexican food.
Yeah.
Cuisine.
Yeah.
Real deal.
You were talking about the chili too. That was
Legit.
all around the building.
Man,
the red chili.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real, man. When you got red chilies hanging down like earrings. You know what I mean?
Stuff is hot.
Right.
This place was awesome. And it was apparently a lot of famous people have been there.
Yeah.
And if it's good enough for Lil Wayne, it's good enough for me.
So that was a fun time that we had, and the food was great, the service is great. So I do recommend that you go down and check out the El Pinto if you haven't eaten there already. Just like what Ernie said, if it's good for those guys, it's good for everybody else. So I encourage everybody to come on and eat.
The cool thing is we got to meet some Navajos.
Yeah.
Apparently there's some line chefs that work at El Pinto, Navajos, man, and they recognized us and they came up and said, hey, they said hello. And it was great just to talk to them. Sven was his name.
Sven, yeah.
Sven the Navajo line cook.
Oh yeah, nice. What's your name?
Sven line cook.
Right, man. It's my first time here. Enjoy it. It's good. It's good food.
That's cool, man. Well, nice to meet you, man.
Dang, man. See it?
Yeah.
All you cooks out there, that was Sven Navajo, man. He's a line cook here at this awesome establishment. So if you're into cooking, you can do it, man. That's an example right there of a Navajo who's a chef. So, hey, man, there it is.
Definitely.
Thank you, Sven. It's cool to chat with you.
Cool, man. It's good to see people like that, and show them some love out there, and we appreciate people coming out.
That's right.
And,
because we can be
Say hi.
professional. We can be professionals too.
Yeah.
As native people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can be a cook. You can be an actor. You can be a comedian. You can the old regulars, right? You can be a lawyer, doctor. That's right. That's what we tell our kids,
Right. And again, you guys are just tuning in. This is the Rez Marquee. This is only our second episode, so we're actually looking for extra material too. If you guys have any good ideas of what it is that we can do, some challenges that we had talked about.
Yeah, we did talk about challenges. I'm not sure about that. But it depends,
Yeah, we kind of have a limit of what kind of challenges that we're willing to eat. We're not going to eat like hot chips or anything.
I can't be doing gymnastics or anything like that,
So yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what we can do, drop it into the comments below, and we'll take a look at it and see what happens. And we might even be able to bring in a caller or two too. Just kind of talk to them and see.
Yeah, like a guest.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Having a guest come here, or maybe not here, but we could actually go and meet someone and chat with them if we wanted to. We could bring somebody here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
This is
Yeah, and I think we talked about that in the first episode.
Yeah.
It's like if there was like maybe another actor or a musician or somebody that wants some kind of exposure, this would definitely be the place to do it. We're willing to bring somebody in just to kind of collaborate with them a little bit.
Yeah, and more importantly, just to get to know people, get to know each other.
Yeah.
Not each other, but as a entertainment community of native. There's a lot of Native American entertainment out there. Even here in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and surrounding areas, there's plenty of artists. I got a good friend of mine. He's a silversmith, and he's really good. I wouldn't mind chatting with him. Seeing what's all about, jewelry making and whatnot. So, content like that is what we're about. Marquee being traditionally a place of entertainment.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they would set up a tent, a marquee, and they would entertain people there. And that's our goal: is to entertain and just uplift people.
Right. And so a little bit about today. Ernie, came down to Rio Rancho. He's originally from Winter Rock.
Yep.
And I made him some breakfast this morning.
Oh, man. Awesome. Rez breakfast.
Corned
beef hash and potatoes.
Yeah, don't let the jacket and everything else fool you, man. Like Rez guy at heart, you know. He thought I was going to cook us something fancy for him.
I was thinking I thought it was be eggs Benedict.
It just turned out to be potatoes and.
I just had this yesterday. But that's us, man. We're Rez, man. We're from the Rez,
yeah,
you know. That's one thing that we're proud of, man. You know, we're from our own Rez Marquee, whatever that may be, and so are you. If you're a native looking out, you have your reservation, your community that's you're proud of, and that's how it is, man.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll be dropping a few videos, you know, and you get to follow us down to El Pinto and watch a little bit of, you know, what we did. And we're going to try to incorporate that into our videos as well, you know, like being on location in different places, you know.
For example, your family went to the aquarium, right?
Yeah.
And I haven't been to the aquarium here. I've been to a few of them, like the one in Scottsdale. I thought that was pretty interesting. You know what I mean? A fish in the Southwest, right?
Yeah.
Long way from the ocean, but they're like, what the heck is going on here? You know? What about a Rez aquarium? You know, we just got like tadpoles, you know, and salamanders in there. maybe a prairie dog, you know.
Prairie dog.
The Rez aquarium.
Yeah. So yesterday was a pretty eventful day. You know, we made the most of it. You know, and so this is our home. You know, our home base, or your studio for Rez Marquee. And of course, you know, it doesn't mean that we're going to do a lot of our shows here. We're going to go out and, you know, visit some other places. You know, maybe some you know, educational places. Maybe some just fun places to eat and drink coffee. You know.
Yeah. You know what would be cool is if we went to like maybe UNM to the anthropology department. Right?
Yeah.
And just get some insight on stuff like that, anthropology, archaeology. Because I used to be an archaeologist. Do you know this?
No.
I used to be an archaeologist, man. Before I got into entertainment, I was out there in the desert, and you know, looking for artifacts and whatnot.
Wow.
So it's a pretty interesting field. That was actually I thought it was my calling.
Yeah.
Right? So I got into college, an anthropology major, down in ASU. I went to ASU, and got bit by the acting bug. You know, and next thing you know, I'm trying to become an actor, you know, taking theater classes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I used to be an archaeologist, bona fide.
Well, that is cool, man. See, you know, it's cool that we're having these things, you know, this you know, video podcast, and we learn a little bit about each other, you know, as we move along too. So you know, and you guys get to, you know, ride along with us. So yesterday, like I said, was an eventful day. You know, we went out to the El Pinto.
Pinto.
That was your first time there. And then, what about that thing that we saw yesterday? We're out filming, doing the intro to the video, and we saw this lady out by the road.
Weird scene. It's like from straight out of Breaking Bad or something, man.
Yeah.
So you like the intro video, right? That was awesome, man. We went out into the desert and we shot that intro, right? But on our way out of the desert, we came across a car parked right in the middle of the road, and we were trying to wait for them to move, but the door opens, and a lady gets out, and you know, she looks at us, and she just continues to undress. Well, what the heck is this, you know? And she took off her she had a hoodie on. She took it off, and she's standing there in her robosize uniform, and she throws her garment into the desert like she's getting rid of evidence. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And she looks at us again, and she just continues on. We're like, okay.
So Ernie and I are just sitting there, you know, we're just watching, like, what should we do, you know? And there was a guy in the passenger seat, and there was a girl in the driver's seat, and she gets out and checks her sweater. So we're like, all right.
And we're talking side mouth, like, okay, what's going on here? What do we do? Should we film this? What should we do here?
Yeah. So, things just started kind of getting weird for us. So we ended up just driving around, and it just seemed like she didn't mind us.
She didn't even care that she had an audience. But that's what goes on in the West Mesa.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, let's share a little video with you guys, you know, about our little trip out to El Pinto, and you know, let us know what you guys think, you know, and also let us know what you think about the intro. You know, that was fun making that. So, check out the video real quick. So, what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to El Pinto. Ernie hasn't been to El Pinto. It's his first time, so. It's gonna be a pretty cool experience for him, I guess.
Homecoming. That was the sound cue of success.
59 degrees today. Shit. Yeah. It's been like cold all week. Did you guys get a lot of cold snow down there?
Got a little bit, but all melted. That's what happens. It snows like 3 inches and it melts next day. Not even enough to go sledding. So yep, Rez Marquee with John and Ernie.
Rez Marquee.
You know, and there's so much negativity as it is. We don't need to add to it, so we want to put something out there positive and uplifting, and not just for adults, but even for our youth. You know? Because I'm friends with Jerickson Austin. A lot of you know his channel, Jamunson and Jerickson, and
Oh yeah.
and but my 10-year-old son, he's a fan of Jerickson. So we hope to have guest speakers and just check in with people and talk about just showcase whatever is out there as far as content. We can like go to for example, maybe go to a coffee shop and showcase a coffee shop or a restaurant like we're gonna do here in a bit.
Yep.
And just put it out there, and see what happens. You don't know what you can do until you try. Shoot, I think I'm in 21 years of sobriety myself.
That's good, man.
So to anyone out there who's on the red road, as they say, the sobriety road.
I thought you were saying 21 years old.
You know what? There's all kind of native vloggers out there nowadays. It's pretty inspiring. So it's cool to see Native America, First Nations, Indigenous, whatever we're calling ourselves today. So, Rez Marquee with John and Ernie. Welcome. So here we are at the El Pinto Restaurant. My first time. This place was established in 1962. Apparently, according to John, there's many celebrities have dined in this fine establishment.
And now they get to add another guy.
Shit. El Pinto. I don't know, man, about this. There's some fine looking people coming out of there.
Yeah, I saw that you put a cleaner headband on. That's
did.
cool. So that's one of the things you got to look at is the history of this place, man. Look at how old it is.
Yeah.
And even the chilies and stuff that are up there.
That's how you know it's a real authentic when you see those red chilies.
Right.
It's Ernie's first time, so super happy and excited to share a meal with him. Not share a meal, but sit down and eat with him.
That's how expensive it is to share.
It's been a while since I come here. Super happy that Ernie gets to share the experience with me. So let's go check this place out.
Oh man, they got Selena swing. It's real. Call me Garcia. I'll give you Mexican name right off the bat. Here we go. I feel like I'm getting on a roller coaster ride. I'm not the mafia, man. I gotta have my back to the wall. See what's coming at me.
Yeah. El Pinto.
Glance. Got the New Mexico roll. I don't need that section. Traditional plates.
12-ounce strip steak times order off the menu.
Yeah, I think combo is
There's the traditional plates, the combination 1 and 2. I usually get the combination 1. It's pretty good. Look at that, that looks delicious. I like the salsa. Salsa's good.
Alright, in honor of Jerickson and Jamunson, let's try this. I'm gonna add a recommendation. I'm gonna try combo number 1.
Cool. Red or green chili?
I'll do red.
Cool. Beef or
You
chicken
know what?
taco?
Make it Christmas.
That's better.
Yeah, there you go.
Beef
I'll
or
do,
chicken taco?
Oh, you get to do the Christmas?
I'll do beef.
Good.
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
I'm gonna try it.
That's got some guts.
It is. No, it's good.
The meal just came in. Look at that. It's amazing. Right there.
That's what we do. We film our food.
Hey.
The best thing about this, we each get our own salsa. Yes.
Oh yeah, you do got your own salsa.
Never seen a Mexican place like this. Man, this is awesome. I mean, the texture, the color of this is just, it's good. Good enough for Katy Perry. It's good enough for me.
He's got a point there. If you guys haven't been here, I highly recommend you go here.
I'm kind of surprised that Ernie never
Oh,
came here.
man. You would think someone like me has been to them all.
Oh, man, what did you think, bro?
Ooh. That's it. I need to take a nap. Don't be afraid of these red chilies.
That was delicious, huh?
It's awesome.
I'm full.
It's good, man. Good stuff. El
yeah.
Pinto.
El Pinto.
Check it out. Learn it. Love it. Live it.
I think the waiter was pretty good, huh?
Waiter was cool, man. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I didn't even know his name. Give him a shout out.
All right, let's go home.
So yeah, that was my experience at El Pinto. I'm still feeling it today, and it feels good.
Yeah, as you saw, man, the service there was awesome. The guy was awesome. You know, our waiter, and
The setting is cool, man.
the setting was super cool, man.
Yeah.
I was telling him, on the way down, like, what he should expect, and I think it was probably more than you expected, huh?
Yeah, they had all those that cabinet of what we call was tequila.
Yeah.
Right. I was calling it hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, but the
Expensive hand sanitizer.
Well, the reason why, dude, during this time of pandemic, right? I've tried all kind of hand sanitizers, but there's one. It smells exactly like Jose Cuervo, right? I went into a flashback when as soon as I smelled it, right? Boom! I was back in the '80s, man. And you know what I mean?
Whoa, yeah, that's deep.
Back in the party days, man. So that one, I don't like that one, man. It reminds me of my drinking days, you know.
Yeah. And how long have you been sober so far?
I'll be celebrating 21 years.
Oh, man, nice.
Going into 21.
Oh, that's cool, man.
It's awesome.
Hats off to you on that.
Thank
Definitely.
you, man. Appreciate it. And if any of you are sober out there, man, it's an awesome journey, right? It's the best thing I ever did and best time of my life is being sober. I thought I was having fun when I was partying. Nothing compares to being sober,
Yeah.
and enjoying your life experiences with your family or your wife, your kids, whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
sobriety
definitely.
is the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not to take anything from you who like to tilt it a little bit every now and then,
Yeah,
And
to
I
each
was
his
one
own,
of those, man. I was one of those. Once I started drinking, I could not stop. Even if my body parts quit working, I'd be like, "Hey, give me a beer. Bring me a beer over here. Just put it in front of me."
Yeah. So, yesterday we were talking about ghosts too. Remember, we were talking about
ghost stories.
Talking about ghost stories. We were talking about the time that Zach Bagan had went over to Gallup,
Ghost
to the El
hunters.
Rancho Hotel, the ghost hunters. Yeah. And that was pretty cool, and
I usually don't watch those type of shows, but I watched it because it was local, man.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. The funny thing about that episode is, I think it was a little clip where you can see all these natives with their phones out, watching the show being made, and then people trying to get in there and get
That's on Rez people. They don't care, man. They don't care if you're supposed to be a part of the movie. You're just so filmy, It's funny you said it because it reminds me of when I was like 16 or 17. I was my mom was working in Washington D.C. And I just went venturing one day by myself, but I came across a movie being shot which was called DC Cab. It was a big movie. Mr. T was in there. All these comedians. There was Bill Mayer was there. There's Gary Busey. Yeah. Remember the Barbarian twins? They were there.
They were there.
And some famous people that are not famous today. But then they're just starting. Anyway, so I'm there as an extra. There's hundreds of people on the street. The big old parade scene. The end of the movie. DC Cab. Huge. Just millions of not millions, but probably thousands of. It was packed.
Yeah.
And they would start the thing, right? Director to have all these people lined up, cars, even a band, like a high school marching band, and action. They all start marching, and here comes me, man. The camera's going. You can see me under, right? Everyone around me is cheering. Yeah, DC Cab. I'm the only one guy that's just looking straight into the camera, man.
Just stone cold face.
I saw myself, and you in the movie, you never look into the camera, and I'm looking straight into the lens, man, as it's going by, and I saw myself. Yeah, man, I saw myself. I'm like, do something! Don't just stand there, you idiots.
That's funny, man. Yeah, I love that movie. I grew up watching that movie. My family used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, so I was actually an extra, and I didn't even know it.
Oh yeah, now I gotta look for you.
That was my first pro gig. DC Cab.
Yeah, shoot, that's funny, man. Yeah, I was watching that video. I started laughing, watching the Zach Bagan in Gallup, and you see all these natives with their cell phones, filming the whole thing, and these guys are trying to concentrate and be scary,
Yep.
You hear somebody in the background, hey, Zach, hey.
Yeah.
What's up, Zay? Hey.
Man, you can't make a movie when there's Indians around. They'll ruin every take. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but I mean, we need that kind of stuff, though. Exposure here in the Rez. Get us, get us on the map. And, places like Gallup and things like that. So yeah, man. I mean, again, if you guys are all just tuning in, I'm John Riggs. Ernie Sosi, and this is our little video podcast.
That's right.
Rez Marquee. And we're going to be wrapping it up here soon. So we hope you guys enjoyed that little video, and we're going to try to put more videos together. We're going to go on location, and if you guys have any places you guys would suggest us going, which you think would be fun, for everybody.
Could be a restaurant, could be a coffee shop, could be any kind of.
Yeah, even if you want us to come by for some free food, man, we're down for it.
If you're a fry bread maker, boom, right here.
So yeah, and I mean, come up with some suggestions. Put it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe too, and hit that notification button too. I mean, every time we post a video, you guys will be notified, and you get to watch us. And we're gonna try to put out some good content out there, you guys, and just kind of keep the good vibes going.
That's right. And there are plenty of other native vloggers out there, so check them out as well. There's some pretty cool stuff out there. That these Jerickson Hostein's got his Jerickson Yazzie, and there's a guy Lakota Bay and Dakota, Navajo man, Dakota Bay. It's a Navajo guy. He's up in South Dakota.
Oh,
he's got his own channel. He's got a lot of viewers.
Oh, nice.
Okay. The Navajo. There's just some names that I know. There's some cool stuff out there that are the Sierra Johnson. She's pretty. She's got a lot of followers.
Oh, okay.
These are Navajo native vloggers, and they got a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, and a lot of these guys have a lot of talent too.
Yeah,
and they're fun to watch.
So check it out, man. I think native vlogging is it's on the rise, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I started this kind of work.
Yeah,
because I have my own YouTube channel as well. Ernie's Good Medicine. And I was inspired by Jerickson. He's the one that told me, "Hey man, you should put up a YouTube channel."
Right.
And at first I was like, it's not my thing. But once I checked out his, and I really inspired, and I said, "Sure, I'm gonna try it."
Yeah, I mean, I think it's awesome that we give the audience a little insight of either our daily lives or just things that we find interesting.
Yeah, just things that people don't know about us as individuals, or as people, I should say.
Yeah.
Not necessarily as a comedian or an actor or what have you. We're Rez guys, man. We're just like anybody else, and because people see me out there, they only know me as a comedian or they see me on TV, yeah. But then I come off as just a normal guy, and they're like, "Oh man, that's really disappointing." But that's how it is. That's how it is in reality. Like a lot of these big stars, you meet them, they're just people, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I've met any big stars, but that's what I heard.
Yeah. We're all just normal people, and talking about normalcy, I was making Ernie breakfast. I was standing in my boxer shorts.
It's first time another man cooked for me.
No, I wasn't. I was joking.
But I was.
So, anyways, I mean, subscribe and hit the notification button.
Do all those things that they do.
Yeah, you guys all know what to do, and we'll try to continue to make good content. Things that are exciting and fun. And we're gonna really try to keep it PG too for all our other viewers out there too.
Yeah, man, that's true because there's young people that watch these video vlogs. My 10-year-old son is a big Jerickson Hostein fan, and he watches him. He's 10 years old, and I'm glad Jerickson keeps it clean. Because I don't want my child watching any kind of blue stuff, as they say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll keep it PG, like the sign says back there. And Rez Marquee.
Yeah, and then also we got our Instagram and Facebook. I'll put that in the link below.
Instagrams, book faces, Twitters.
Give us a follow, and also share this video too, and get other people to come visit us, and so that way we can continue making videos for you guys too.
Yeah, it's funny how times change, right? Like Twitter, right? Back in the '80s, Twitter meant you got all fired up, or you had a crush on somebody. She's all twittered.
Twitter painted.
Yeah, Twitter painted. And we didn't have Facebook. We had the phone book. That's it.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for today, and then we'll be looking forward to seeing you on the next episode, which will be episode 3.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. Be safe out there, and God bless.
Smile.